I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I'm going to be narrating a series of stories to you, true life stories of people I had attempted to raise up that missed their opportunities. A young girl came to my school, nursery school, and found out that the parents were finding it difficult to pay her fees, and she was living with somebody, so we took her in. From nursery, she finished secondary school in my house. You will not know she was not my child. The same food we eat is the same food she eats. You don't do extra work from what my children do and my wife does. We are hard-working people. The child gained scholarship, and my wife said to the father, "This scholarship money, give it to me so that I can be saving it, so that when this child wants to go to university, you won't have problems." The father said that he won't do that if he gets too much, he will sell land and train the child. One of the ways I have peace of mind, I don't struggle with people. Now you sabi. She finished not knowing that while we were teaching her in one direction, she was going in another spiritual direction. One day, my PA and my former principal came from where he was doing teaching appointment, this empowerment teaching, and came with stories from one man in the staff room who is related to this young girl, narrating how the stories this young girl went to tell him about me and my wife. Listen, if you bring any person to your household, you are bringing the person's angels and you are bringing the person's demons. Some of the things that will leave your household to outside that are false information will come from them. Because these people at the base of the pyramid, they are never ever satisfied with what you do for them. A lot of these people feel that you are fortunate. They don't know that people like us came from worse backgrounds than theirs. And we listened and applied wisdom from our parents, teachers, and associates. Said all kinds of rubbish. I kept quiet. Because of what she said, when she went to university, she was so scared of coming close to me. They can usually go to my wife because I am an anaconda. I will set the trap and wait for you. Eventually, my wife brought her in again, employed her, gave her accommodation with regular solar energy, water, and unemployment. After some time, she left the accommodation and went to stay with a boy somewhere. She grew up in my house, knows the principles we adhered to, but she decided to live a different life. I would tell her, "I hear that you are living in Sussuta." It's a lie. Time is an impartial judge. When you are advising people and they are denying and they are rebelling and they are castigating you, don't argue. Like the protest in Nigeria, I talked and talked. Some of them, including one member of my church that is a photographer, and one guy from Benin, one Alawale also, talked and talked, abused me. Ogene barukwanyo, Ogene barukwanyo, He say, God shine eye for them. So, left her. She continued. The next time I saw her, she was pregnant. I could have sacked her. But my wife, she's more religious, more spiritual, more merciful than I am. She delivered, she went to deliver. The boy she went to get pregnant for is the son of somebody I also employ that is way out. They couldn't register her in a good maternity or good clinic. Went to a health center, poorly managed delivery, traumatized the baby, injured the baby. Now, the boy has run away, thrown her things outside, and run away. She wants to come back to the same accommodation that she left to go and stay with the boy, now that the boy has abandoned her. I'm going to terminate her appointment, and she's going to see Pepe. Our people, stupid people, when you cancel them, they know they hear word. And when you mess up, now you sabi. You can't use your stupidity, your irresponsibility, and your recklessness to create an emergency and an inconvenience for me. I don't feel guilty. Use your church mind, judge this case. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. You will say, if it's your child, if not your pikin, if it's your child, will you disown her? She is not my pikin. I gave her the opportunity to be like my pikin, my child, but she messed up. People who never have value for the assistance, for the privileges, for the opportunities you give to them are wicked people to themselves. When they want to go, when they insult you, don't talk. Time is an impartial judge. Those of you in the diaspora, you know what I'm talking about. You have a lot of them back home in Nigeria. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. You have your life to live. You have your children to take care of. Me, at this age, I will not carry somebody on my back who wants to sprint on my back. No, I don't have the muscles. I will fall down. Come down and run your race. We will see where we will meet. I have a seminar coming up, a webinar, on the 13th and on the 14th of September. Sustainable development in life, career, ministry, and business. 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Send me a message on +234 7052 136763, and I will send you the flyer.